All right. Let's try this again.
Third time, man. They say it's the charm.
All right. We're going to try this again. If you can see this, please jump in the chat and tell me, oh my gosh, it is after 11 o'clock. The last hour has not worked according to plan. Good God, man. Good God, man. We're going to try again. We are going to try again. I went ahead and deleted the old one and then relaunched from Studio. Shows stream is live. And I'm getting some feedback, so let's see. You can introduce yourself.
All right, I'm Beastman on the internet.
Beastman on the game?
On the game. And pretty much everywhere else on the internet. Yeah.
Cool.
Things working? Things going?
Yeah, I think so. We're going to find out if everybody would hop on chat and let us know if they can hear us. That would be awesome. We're going to see because it shows we're live.
Oh, there's someone saying welcome back. Right on. All right, we are back.
XO, what's going on, brother? All right, so still sounds good or bad? Sounds like a tunnel. What do you guys think? I haven't had issues with this ever. This setup's been perfect since I got it, but today we were having issues. Sounds like I'm having issues with my sound. I don't know if it's my microphone, my specific microphone, or his, or what. XO is asking if I'm in a bunker. Oh my gosh, I might just have to kill doing a live stream today because I don't know what's going on. All right. How is this? Boink. How is this microphone? Bobby Roundtree still echoes. All right, try this. I have no idea what is going on. Bad. Even with the new microphone, man, I'm gonna have to check into my soundboard to see if it's the soundboard. I'm wondering if it's the sound coming from that. If any of these are creating background sound. This is a super bummer, Sure Shot. Yeah, Sure Shot's jumping on now, and he said it is there. We're gonna flesh these out.
Oh man, that's a lot of colors.
I know, right? Yep. Yep, I don't know. I've got this. It's got to be the background. I have no idea because I have all of the background killed now. I've got the background killed now. But apparently there is still some sound. I'm wondering if the board just... Hold on. That is so messed
Super
up.
weird, yeah.
It's got to be this board is going... Something's going on with the board. All right. How does this sound? Is this better? I've muted mic 1. How does this sound? Sure Shot.
Anybody?
You think it's my board, huh? You think it's the board, Fearless Leader? That's gonna really suck if it ends up being the board.
Yeah, still echoing.
No. That means, yeah, that means my soundboard is going out. That is not
I'm
good.
saying it's better. It's just a little bit. Try mic 2.
Yeah.
I'm mic 2, right?
All right. What about now? Mic check, mic check. What about now?
Concert.
How about if I talk right now? Best right. What's going on? Still rough, even with him. So I'm down to currently. I'm down to one microphone. So I'm only doing right now. Only doing one microphone right here. And if this is it, it's either it's got to be, because the microphone's great. It's got to be the soundboard. If it's still echoing right here. Because everything right now is completely muted. Everything's muted but mine. Rough.
What do you guys say about that?
Yeah, well, they're not going to be able to hear you except for because I got you muted. Wow, this really sucks. That's a very expensive board. That's like $1,000 board. And I just got it a year ago, so it's probably just outside of, I had it just over a year. It's probably outside of warranty. That bites big time. It's a great board too, but I'm going to have to get a hold of them, see what they think. Still echoing.
Said the gain is high, but he can hear us both.
The what?
The gain is high? Yeah, they can hear me still.
All right, what about right now? Let's just check this one microphone by its lonesome, see what it sounds like. Try this podcast mic all by its lonesome. We got twice the Warrior for one stream, right? Yeah, this stream might be getting cut short, but at least I'm going to be able to figure out whether it's a specific mic or the board. I have a feeling it's the board, and at least I'll know I'll need to replace that. He hasn't even spoke yet, so I'm just trying to figure out if it's this one. So how does this sound right now off this as I'm talking right now? Is it? Morning, Andrew. What do you think of this? Still bad, fearless leader. Still bad off this? Okay, I'm going to kill my mic and I'm going to let him talk for just a second. 1 second.
Alright, y'all, how's this one doing? Apparently this one sounds better, this mic. And try mic 2, but yeah, this is mic 2 right now I'm talking through. Is it any better? Is the echo gone? A little better. Maybe if we don't max that out, right? Tame that down a little bit, you think that'll help? Better? Cool.
Keep talking.
Yeah, mic 2 seems to be doing alright. A little bit better than, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Weird.
New board, everything, cool, alright.
How about this? How about if we just lower this? What's this sound like? You know what? OBS just did an update this morning. Literally, OBS just did an update this morning. Oh my God, you know what it is? I just figured it out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got rid of it. Oh, I got rid of it. Thank the God above. I just fixed it. Holy crap. I figured it out. It was OBS. Oh, it was OBS. Thank you. Who said OBS? Sure Shot.
Damn it, Sure Shot. I knew Sure Shot. He's been here so many times. So what it was OBS updated this morning. I did the OBS update, and they reset the damn audio mixer, and it was picking up another microphone within my 4K camera. And so it was picking us up, and oh my gosh, I thought
that's why I would behind a little bit, huh?
Oh yeah,
okay,
because it was picking us up over there.
Way
I'm
over
like,
there, yeah.
there is nothing wrong with these freaking microphones. These are so expensive. This whole setup is almost like $2,000. Just this microphone's $1,000. I'm like, come on, man. I got good equipment. This stuff could not be it. All right, man. We got to figure it out, dude. This was stupid. Okay. All right, back to the live stream. They're all back. We're at all right. Okay, hold on. You know, back that thing up. Back the thing up. Back the thing up. That was embarrassing. I shouldn't have been dancing like that. That was ugly. That was ugly. I apologize. Okay, so let's go into Grand Arena and finish this thing off. Everybody's probably like, just play, you idiot. So feats. Let's talk about feats. I was talking about that earlier. Okay, Beastman. Beastman is here. Beastman's who kind of indirectly got me into the game. Him and I have a mutual friend, Jared, but he goes by Dilstradamus in the game, although he doesn't play anymore. That bastard got me into the game. And he got Dilstradamus into the game, and then Dilstradamus got me into the game. Bothered me for like 6 months. I wanted to do these feats because I never focus on feats. Never focus on feats. I just don't care. But this time I said, you know what? I'm going to care. I am going to care like I care about Twinkies. So I'm going to focus on these things. And so there was Rebel Fighters and there was Rogue One. If you see this, Rogue One. So I tried to use my Rogue One and I was like, I'm going to do it, right? Big mistake, because when I went into this and I was looking at his teams, I was like, there's really no teams that I can fight against with them, except for maybe this like bottom team, this trash bottom team. And I thought maybe my crap Rogue One could beat him. And no, my Rogue One couldn't beat him. I tried multiple times. You can see this. So I thought
picture is covering up your failure there.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for making sure that I have to uncover my failure. You're super kind. Yeah. Three attempts. Right there, 3 attempts. So yeah, I need to show my failure. So 3 attempts on that. And I'm like, yeah, I lost this Grand Arena Championship for sure. Cause here I am trying for these stupid feats. And I single shot everything here, except for I did 3 on there. And then, on the front, I also made some attempts, but see, he hasn't finished. And I'm like, I might have an opportunity to win this thing, but we got to go in here and I got to finish this. I think I left a good team. I think I have Jedi Knight Luke left.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do. And actually I think I have, not only do I have Jedi Knight Luke, but I think I have Rebels. I think I have some Rebels. Yeah. If this isn't overpowered, I don't know what is. So let's move this back, because this is the last battle. Oh man, I can't believe it was my stupid microphone on the 4K camcorder that was picking up. Oh my gosh, that was throwing us off. Okay, so this little guy's the fastest, so we're just going to put him out of commission. And then we're going to come over here. He's the next in line with turn meter, but I am going to go ahead and put some foresight up, and we're going to go ahead and stun him. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to stun all of them. Baron says, damn, you're going to make the other team cry. Okay, so she's not going to take a turn quite yet. He's stunned, so this foresight means nothing. And we'll get rid of him. And then let's just basic. Let's do a team attack. And then let's call to assist.
That is how you full banner.
Yeah, I didn't need to take them all in, but I just wanted to because I didn't use them. I made a mistake. I actually left my Rebels and then put my Scoundrel Leader on defense. I was like, wait, It's been so long since we did 3 versus 3. What am I doing? That's my leader.
Well, if you notice, this time we have more teams we have to set out too.
Oh my gosh!
Like so many more.
Did you see how many? We have 15.
Like I saw the 5.
That's
and
30
I was like,
teams,
really?
dude. That's 30 teams.
Yeah,
that's
ridiculous.
Yeah, 15 on defense, 15 on offense.
So I think you and I are in the same division where it's the high because they just redid the divisions with this
Yeah.
one, and now they're like, you need a ton of teams, man.
Yeah, and so let's see how he did on here. So he single shot all of those. See, I put Bad Batch. I put Bad Batch on defense.
Need some Zetas there, apparently.
Yeah, you need Zetas and good modding, and I have neither. So, Sure Shot says, "Welcome to the show."
Yeah, thanks, Sure Shot.
Sure Shot is a often member of the show.
Yeah, him and I have been allies for quite a long time in the game. I don't know if you know that, Sure Shot, but
oh, hey, look, he tripped on this top team 4 times, so that's a good thing. Everything else he single shot. But yeah, there's my Rebels team. That's a normalized comp. That's a pretty common composition for 3 versus 3.
I have that on same team on defense actually.
Yeah, and then let's see the bottom. We are.
Yeah,
We are. That's hilarious. He's from Denver, man. Remember? He always says that on the live stream. And
I
we're
do. I always come in and say,
we're here in Denver.
It's doing this in Denver, and you guys are like, oh, I'm sorry, Denver sucks.
Yeah. And then I just threw some unique composites. I had like 15 teams. Like, what are you going to put on defense for 15 teams? So I stuck some, First Order. I put some Night Sisters, which I kind of regretted because then there was those Separatist teams.
Yeah,
and I wanted to use Night Sisters for Separatists, but I was like, I'll use my First Order. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. See, do you think Hunter, Echo, Fast Enough to Go First, and Wrecker would be a better defensive team than Hunter, Tech, and Wrecker? Yeah, especially Echo on defense. Echo on defense is definitely a great defensive
killer,
squad.
Man. He's like one of the fastest base speeds, right? Him and Gideon are.
And the cool thing with Echo is he's got that healing immunity and that daze that's unavoidable. And the thing about that is a lot of teams that you're going to use to counter that. Those types of teams, he's basically the counter for the counter. So anything you would go into like try and take those teams out, he's basically an anti-counter. And so even if he's like gear 4-star gear 11 or 3-star gear 11, he works really good for as long as you get his speed up. So it works real good. Anyway, I wasn't going to use these teams on offense, basically. And so I'm like, if I'm not using them on offense, I'll use them on defense. And I mean, Relic 7, are you kidding me? So I did that because apparently I don't watch enough Arnold T101. And I don't watch any live streamers. But I
thought she was way cooler than she was going to be.
I thought she was cool.
Well, you watched the show, and right, she was awesome in The Mandalorian.
I thought she was supposed to be good, and apparently he had a thumbnail that said that she was good, and I guess he was being facetious. I don't know. I thought she was supposed to be good, and she sucks apparently. But
she's not
anyway,
as good as you think.
I knew
but you need her for Kenobi. So,
I knew we were going to need her for a freaking character coming up.
You can always really tell because they'll put out like a bunch of marquee characters, and you'll be like, okay, what's the hardest one to gear? Like that's going to be the one, right?
Yeah. So I was like, whatever. I suck. I don't watch enough YouTubers for this game. I should probably YouTube more. No. So anyway, I'm a little out of touch, you guys. When I came back, I started learning, but I haven't learned enough apparently. So he hasn't even tried this back row. I think he could probably beat this back row pretty easy, based on what he. Hey there, folks, I'm the guild leader for Beastman. Don't touch my sister. We are here to support one of our best players. He's TV pretty. We never do.
Thanks, Hama. That's Hama Gunslick in game.
Yeah, that's hilarious. He's already attacked ships. Let's see how he did on ships. And I won this territory battle, or GAC. I won this Grand Arena.
Oh, yeah. Just ship. When you can't get ships, man, that's devastating.
Yeah, this is
also,
devastating.
Thanks for the kind words, Hama, out there.
That's pretty nice, Dylan. So, okay. So, ships, this happens sometimes. This happens to me, too. So, no harm, no foul to Sefton Garner, dude, because I've had this happen to me. And this honest to God can happen to anyone. So
it happens way more often than you think too, because you'll underestimate it, and then you'll lose enough key ships that you don't have any teams left that can deal with it.
Yeah, pride goes before the fall. So don't anybody give him a hard time. Really, honestly. First off, I put one of the best teams on the entire defense on the defense, and that is, the negotiator. So first off, that's a tough one. And if RNG does not favor you, you will lose, and you have to clean it up. And that looks like to be what happened. He obviously had some bad RNG, and he had to go clean it up. I mean, all the reinforcements came in. That's 7 ships. He had to clear the whole thing. That's tough. The second thing, he had to kill them all. Kill them all. The second thing is Empire. I know a lot of people like Thrawn because of the instant mollywop kill that he does. But if you're running Empire, you should run what I call thoroughbred Empire. And that is with this guy, Tarkin. And the reason is Tarkin, it's not about his ultimate. It's about his offensive capabilities and his abilities to regenerate. And so Tarkin really, in my opinion, with the turn meter gain and the offensive gain, is the superior for the Empire team. And then I like to put the tank, which you can see is dead, and the tie, which is dead. Those obviously died.
Well, that tank is so annoying, and then the tie just feeds turn meter back to Tarkin.
Yep. And then I like to also put in either Gauntlet if I think they're going to use non-rebels, or I like to use another ship if they're going to use rebels. The one that's anti-rebel, that's like the Gauntlet. What the heck is it called? I can't see it because it got killed. Dang it, my brain. I'll show you, because I'll tell you what, this ship I put on defense all the time, and it works really, really phenomenal against rebels. If you think they're going to use rebels to kill your ship, there it is. The TIE Reaper. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He just kills turn meter from the other team.
Yeah, but check this out. Deal physical damage to target enemy, inflict offense down if they have no debuffs, and it can't be resisted by rebels. So when the rebels are being used to counter Empire, which a lot of people, that's kind of dumb to do that, but if you have really, really, really good rebels, you can actually kill that tank before the tank goes. So,
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so as long as you have really overpowered rebels, and you can look at your enemy, and if they have Relic 7 rebels, they're they think pretty arrogantly that they can take out your tank first.
Oh, yeah.
So if you think they're going to use a really powerful rebels team, because rebels at Relic 5 and beyond can take out pretty much anything, actually. This is kind of the anti-meta for that. And every time a ship is defeated, their capital ship loses turn meter. So this is a real devastating blow. And this is going to dispel buffs, which is really important at the beginning to get rid of buffs. It removes turn meter, which is not, these effects can't be resisted. And then the attack removes turn meter that deals more damage for each turn meter reduced that way. And then, of course, it has the ability to regenerate protection, which is doubled. It goes from 30% to 50% if they're Empire, which, of course, you're running Empire. So it regenerates protection much like the Gauntlet. So it's an anti-rebel ship, kind of like the Gauntlet. And I really like running the TIE Reaper in the front 3 if you think they're going to use rebels. And I always seem to get in GAC, I always seem to get really good holds. Pretty much every Grand Arena I get holds on this. And I'm not trying to be prideful. I'm just trying to teach, and help people. And you can see I lost it because it's not even showing. It's one of them that was killed. And then these guys are the ones that came in. These were my reinforcements. These are the last ships to be here are the reinforcements. And my very last ship, which is a reinforcement, which you can't see, is a cargo ship, which is the cargo ship that dispels everything. And it's the Old Republic cargo ship. And he had to do 3 battles and still lost. Think about that. That means that he lost.
I mean, 5. That's
first order.
That's all capital ships, right? 5 battles.
6.
Oh, there's 6. Okay.
Yeah, but the 6th one's not probably worthwhile. So yeah, the Eben. So, but he probably took in first order and lost with this. He probably took in
Radis.
The Radis with this and lost, and maybe even his Empire or his rebels. I have had this fleet lose, but it's a powerful fleet if you have your relic levels up. And I highly suggest relic 5.
Well, I think the strength in this fleet is it's very underestimatable, right?
Yep.
And then when you mess up once, it's like it's all downhill.
Yeah,
all downhill.
Yeah, it's also in
There's
the build.
so little ships that you can throw together to make a cohesive team that you lose one and it's devastating.
Yep, for sure. So anyway, I won. I'm already ahead, and there's no way he can clear this.
Oh, there's Sure Shot checking his ally list. Told you I was there, man. I am the OG of this group, man.
All right. Well, all I have to do is clear ships. So let's do this. He's running Radis with Rebels. Okay.
Interesting.
And then he's running a really powerful GG, General Grievous, Malevolence, with only 2 reinforcements.
Oh, he's He's
wanting to force the constant revives.
Yep.
So I hate, and it's AIDS, to have to do a mirror match, but the Holdo versus GG, I always lose. And I don't know why, but I never get the cleanse on I never have the higher tenacity or get the cleanse like I'm supposed to with my Houndstooth, with my Holdo ship. I've watched videos 1,000 times. I know how it goes. I know how it's supposed to be, but for whatever reason, Radis is always a loss, and I hate it. And so as much as I absolutely feel like, it's complete AIDS. I mean, I could do Rebels versus General Grievous. I could do Rebels versus General Grievous probably, but maybe I should do Rebels versus the Malevolence. They have cleansing capability, and they have that,
That's the thing about Grievous. You got to have cleanse.
I know.
And then, but if you have cleanse, it goes real good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always use Negotiator against Grievous, but I never put him on defense because I fear Grievous's fleet.
Yeah, but if I do, because this will go real easy with, I could use my Grievous down there.
Oh yeah, he'd decimate that.
Yeah. It's just there's some stun.
But then again, your Rebels would be faster down there with
right. Rebels versus
lead.
Yeah, Rebels versus this is just it's a instant amazing. Like the bottom will be 65, 66 points down there. Up here is going to be bloodied, ugly, disgusting, and I might have to clean it up if it's a mirror match that goes south. If I go down here, if I do Rebels up there, it could go really good or it could go possibly stun lock bad.
Could go awry, yeah.
Yep, and down here would go fine, and I get 60 plus banners. What do you guys think? I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you think? I can go either direction. I can go mirror match, or I can go flip-flop and do Rebels up top and do Malevolence down bottom. Mace with bounty hunter ships. I don't need to even go that route. My bounty hunter ships and Mace are good, but they're unnecessary.
Grievous is totally the harder cleanup.
Yeah, Grievous is the harder cleanup no matter how you cut it for sure. I feel like I can win either way, and I feel like Grievous is the only one that I'm going to have a potential cleanup on. But I don't have a Negotiator.
Yeah, Negotiator's on defense.
Yeah, my Negotiator was on defense. I have Rebels and I have Malevolence. Basically, I have exactly what he has.
Yeah, there's Hama saying Rebels because of the speed.
All right. We'll try Rebels versus GG. I'm going to try. Hopefully, I can get my cleanses to protect me.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot here, Dylan.
Let's try it. We'll do purebred. There's going to be some power in that. I do have the cleanse. I'm going to go undersized, which is probably a mistake.
I have no idea what they were thinking, Vassrike.
Yeah, I have no idea, Bastrike, but they do have some cleanse and stuff, but I don't honestly know. Yeah, don't do the mirror matches.
There's got to be some logic there.
It's aids to do mirror matches, so we're not going to do the mirror match. But what I really need to do is take this out first, but this has the stun, so I'm going to just do this. Do the wiggle wort. And do the biggity bomb. Try and do as much damage as possible. Do the triple mollywop. Come on, shoot through it. Yes. Do the bomb and assist kill. Oh, yeah.
Nice. There you go.
I can do a... Oh, don't do a mass attack yet. Okay, there's a Clint. Oh, he's dead. Damn, that was fast. All right. All I got to do is kill this tank. Dispel. Oof. All right. Do I want to go for the cleanse?
I think cleanse is your best bet.
Cleanse
honestly.
or kill. Cleanse or kill.
Well, he's not going to be able to do that mass bombing again for a while.
It is. Damn.
Oh, the taunter.
That was a problem. That was the problem. I should have not allowed that. That was a big problem. Yikes. Man, get some of that protection back. Oh!
So close. That thing is just so tanky, that hyena bomber.
Yeah, that's all right. It's going to be ugly. Ugly. It is so super tanky. Try and hit 3 at once. And... Oh, that's not good. Hold on.
Well, stealth, but he's not going to do anything because of outmaneuver. So.
Yeah. Give him
There
a
you
self-target.
Just
I need to get unstealth so I
Yeah.
can kill that one. Ugh. Damn it.
Ouch.
Yep. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Stop, stop. Yeah, a tank. Pull off a little bit of the stuff.
There you go.
That was so ugly. Man, that was going to be ugly either way.
Yeah, I mean,
lost
you
10
didn't-
points.
You didn't have a good.
At least,
either way. You got it with Rebels though, which is good.
at least it was a single shot.
Yes, that's what matters, right?
That is what matters. That is what matters with this. And then let's come here and go Houndstooth. Separatists. I think I'm going to go
Sunfac.
3 tanks
There you go.
just to give myself some durability. A single sure shot. I can't even believe that I was trickeried by my camera earlier with the mic. I should have known.
Oh,
better.
yeah, we were going crazy over here trying to figure that out.
Yeah, how messed up. A lot of firepower here. Let's see. I want to breach you. And then I want to stun you. Ugh. Yeah. Little offense down. Little fuzzy droids. And basic for the death. Oh, I didn't get an
maybe not.
assist.
Oh, there's no other.
Yeah, there was no
vultures,
other
yeah.
vultures. That was my bad. That's all right. I'll get another vulture here in just a second. Yikes. All right. Yep, this for the blind. I do like bringing him in from reinforcements. The blind is really beneficial. All right, let's go ahead and do the trips. Boom. He's gone. Goodbye. Oh, what? I love how you get the random, like, everyone misses. All of everyone misses. So much fun. Dodge. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. So stupid. Oh my gosh. This is, I'm gonna get it. It just sucks that they're getting so many like evades and stuff. It's like, come on.
That's kind of Holdo's bag though, right?
Ouch. Ouch. Force. I get to hit whoever I want now. Suck a punk. Molly wop. Goodbye. All right. This is over. Friends.
No, maybe not.
Gotta hurry up though before she mollywops and brings in a bunch of reinforcements. Come on.
Yeah, I don't even know what her ultimate is.
She kills your opponent, capital ship, and brings in reinforcements.
Oh, damn.
You never seen it?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked.
No,
it's great for offense,
I've
actually.
never had anyone put Holdo down on defense.
Yeah, I use it on offense, which it works really well, actually, on offense if you know what you're doing. But against Grievous, those were ugly, 56 and 57, whatever. It worked for first-time mollywops, though. And at this point, I'm just looking to win.
Well, we're trying to adapt to how many teams we had to set on defense this time,
yeah,
too. Like,
32-59. I was looking more for 3,300. So I was about 60 points under where I was hoping for on my first run. That was kind of gross. Josie Grosy.
Well, I got matched with the auto pair this time.
Oh, did you? An auto pair?
Auto defense, auto set defense. Yeah, dude, those are the worst.
Those are the best wins and the worst plays because it sucks to play because they're always like really, really hard.
Yeah, you never know what you're like. Their team comps are so weird. You're like, well, I have a counter to, two of those teams, but they're mashed together in some weird way that the computer thinks makes sense.
Yeah, he should go for these just so he can get the points. I mean, you might as well.
Yeah, don't give up.
Don't give up.
You can take a couple losses and still Kyber.
You're running.
Yeah, I think the full clear is more important, right?
Yeah. I'm in rank 224. See if I got any feats. Nope. 6 Rebel Fighters. The Rogue One still got me, though. I only have 4 days left for that. Ugh. I got to try it again. That sucks. I wish I would have got it.
It's so hard.
I know.
And then sometimes you just forget about the feats, too. Like, that happened to me with the algorithm title. I really wanted that algorithm title, and I just kept auto-setting Anakin in the 501st and forgetting about it.
Yeah. They're tough. All right, so there's that one. Well, I can't believe we had to try it multiple times. There are a couple of new packs in the store. There was one that had Zetas. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry, you guys. But these I can help myself. But the Zeta packs gave you like a 30% chance at 10 Zetas, and you could buy it twice. So $100 got you a full Zeta guaranteed. And then there was like a 30% chance you get 15 and a 30% chance you get something better than 15. Went up to 40. The chance of getting 40 was like 2%. So you weren't getting that unless you're just insanely good. These are all, passes, basically. You can pass on all these. I would say they're not worth it. But basically, if you want to look at it this way, the one to the right is 20, and you do it twice, so it's $40 pack. The $30 packs you can do twice, so they're $60 packs. And then the $20 packs are twice, so 40. So if you look at it this way, they're $100 and $100. So it's like $200 worth of packs to basically get your Gear 12 plus salvage and Gear 12 plus finishers pushed up to basically, if you bought these, it would make people that need a bunch of stuff glow like this. If you need all that stuff. I have all that stuff for the most part, so I don't need a bunch more. But
you must have been really bored to get Gamorrean Guard to Gear 12.
Yeah, I like GG. That's the OG GG. And not only that, he's almost Gear 13. He's a personal project of mine. But let's see. Yeah, see? Gamorrean Guard. See? And let's see, this one, I've got 3 of those. And I could do this one again and this one. Yeah, I've got more of this. Not going to craft that quite yet. Yeah, not quite yet. But yeah, this stuff, oh my gosh, I got a lot of that. This stuff just starts to add up when you're not actually doing, yeah, and I've got tons of this stuff to do more of these. I mean, it just starts to add up if you're not taking characters to Relic. And at this point, I'm not taking these characters to Relic because I don't want to Relic these characters, you guys. I don't want to Relic. Once upon a time when they rewarded you for GP, it was when Territory Battles first launched. I was in Team Instinct and it was like, hey, everybody, let's get as high a GP as possible. So everybody maxed out GP. And so I took everyone to Gear 12 because back then that was the highest thing. So I maxed every character in the game out because I thought, hell, I'm in, one of the best guilds. I want to have the highest GP. But then they made the game to where they punished you for having the highest GP.
Yeah.
But it was too late. I already had every character Gear 12.
Well, think about it this way. When GL Fallen Anakin comes out, right, you're going to need to take these Tusken Raiders up.
Yeah.
More than likely, right?
Yeah. So I have a lot of gear, but now the gear is just stockpiling. And so it is nice when they release a character and they're like, hey, you need to take so-and-so to Gear 13. I'm like, click, click. Done. It's kind of like having a developer account of sorts, And then the only ones I have up here is Kiadimundi, who is still sadly only a 5-star.
I'm 0 of 85.
Yeah, so. I need 150, basically 150. I need three more months minimum of really, really good game playing, or 4 months, basically 3 to 4 more months of that. Commander Ahsoka, who's 3 months out. So 3 to 4 months on both of those guys. And then Echo needs to become farmable. Let's see when Echo will be farmable.
Should be soon, I think.
I can tell you exactly when he'll be farmable in shipments.
Oh, because the pack is out, yeah.
6 days, 13 hours, so 7 days a week. So what's today? Wednesday? Yep. So when shipments change, next Wednesday evening, he'll be farmable. They'll put him into shipments next Wednesday evening. And so Thursday, when it changes over in the whale store, he'll be available to buy in the whale store.
On the weekly shipments?
Yeah, the weekly shipments. Yeah. And he'll be available next Thursday in the weekly shipments. That's a fact. They've been doing that with every single one of them. So I'll get him in weekly shipments. I'm saving up my crystals. I got $4,000. By then I'll have probably 12.
Yeah, these last couple, they've been shockingly consistent about their release cadence.
Yeah. And so I'll be able to get all of his shards, and that's enough to get 85 shards, which is enough to get him from where he sits to almost, 6 stars. And then I'll have to get that last 7th star through just the shipments over the next,
the last Kenobi requirements are on Wednesday too, they're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of gave up when they said Watt was needed. We're only, mine only got 6-starred just recently.
Yeah. These packs, I mean, if you were gonna get one of them, I wouldn't get the 2 to the left. The 2 to the left are the stuff you get from the, the raids that you really don't want. You're like, damn it, they keep dropping those. And the finishers, crazy enough, if you farm the finishers, they actually drop pretty easily. Crazily enough, if you farm finishers,
it's
they
those
drop.
Cryotechs, though,
it's
man.
this one right here. This is the one that, if you were gonna buy a pack, it's the problem is there's a good chance you're only going to get about 60 of these for $30. So, you're risking it. You're risking it for the biscuit. But these are the best pieces potential for the money. And if you were going to risk it, these are the ones, because these are not the ones. They really aren't. Of these 2 packs in the front, though, the left pack is the better of the 2, because that's why it's $30. And then these 2 packs, this is the better of the 2. But the finishers, the finishers drop, surprisingly, if you do that. And then Johan says I could face Arnold one day in Grand Arena, and that's absolutely true. I'm 8.5 mil. I think he's 8.6, and we're in the same division. We've always been in the same division. So, yeah, that's absolutely true. We could face each other at some point. And I'm sure he'd probably mollywop me into oblivion. He's got over 14 months more experience in Grand Arena than me. So that translates to a lot of known counters and stuff. But I would give it a sophomoric try. I would do my Do my best. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
That would be great.
That'd be good times. I would definitely stream that. That would be fun. That would be a really fun stream. Man, I'm glad I
have to go back to back on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We would definitely set it up. That would be epic. That would be a really, really fun one. And we wouldn't even have to set up a, like a staged one. A lot of the streamers are staging them and borrowing accounts to stage it. I wouldn't do that.
How's your Conquest going, by the way?
Oh, my Conquest. Yeah.
What did you think of this one, the new one, as opposed to the last ones?
It was much more difficult than the last one, which was good.
It was much harder in pretty much every facet, I thought.
Yeah.
Especially the teams, the feats that they wanted with the new boss feats were hard. It
took me 8 days to do it instead of like 4 or 5. Normally it takes me like 4 or 5 days when I actually start. From the time I start to finish, it's like 4 or 5 days. This one took me like 8 solid days of play. So it was like twice as long. It was harder to get the feats done because like marking a character, I couldn't just, they took all the Night Sisters out. So you can't just mark and so the repetitive feats were harder. Yeah. Getting those dots was harder because, Darth Vader doesn't drop as many dots because he doesn't have that like endless loop. So some of those were like harder. You had to do more battles. And of course that takes out more of those teams. I noticed some of these battles were a little harder. I didn't get one of the feats at the boss battle level there. I didn't get one of the feats at the boss battle there. I didn't get one of the feats at the boss battle there. I didn't get one of the feats at the boss battle there. And I didn't get one of the feats here, or 2 of them. No, there was one. It was one worth 6. So it was like 1 feat from each of the boss battles I gave up. And you know what they were? It was whenever there was turn meter reduction or like do 40 crits in a row or 20 crits in a row. Yeah, those were the ones. It was like the crits. I couldn't get enough of them in before I killed them. Or if I tried to drag the battle on to get enough crits, I would die. So it was either I'd die or I'd kill them too quickly. And if I tried to remove turn meter, I'd kill them too quickly, or I get the turn meter removed and I'd die. I couldn't find that healthy balance between like allowing the battle to survive long enough to do the feat and then win the battle to get the credit, or do it and not win fast enough. So those are the ones I had to give up. But I found some of the other, because they were lazy, they kept all of the feats the same, but changed the boss. Some of the feats that I couldn't get the last round, I got easily this time, because the boss was easier to beat than the last boss. Like Kylo Ren is a way easier boss than Jedi Master Luke, in my opinion, for the last sector. I got way more of the last sector feats.
Well, see, what I found hard about that is you got to prolong that battle with the healing one, and then he just compounds because he's Supreme Leader Kylo.
Right.
And he eventually just overruns.
Yeah.
And Baron, good for you, man. Take it easy.
Yep. And then... yeah, and then, of course, the max rewards. I mean, I do like that they've now added...
The 90 is nice.
They didn't just, it's all the same rewards, but then they just added another character. It's not just like they've taken something from you. They've added another feature into here, and then they're going to keep moving these things over and adding more and more and more, and eventually they'll make one of them. They'll take one of them out. Like the ship will eventually be removed, but then it'll be farmable. So at some point...
The Conquest has been driving me crazy, man. I'm 421 to 425. For the max box.
Yeah, we're gonna have to help you with that. We're gonna have to get you one of those. We're gonna have to get you one of those today when we get off of here. We'll have to do that. But you had a weird story that we could do for story time, because it looks
story time.
Yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna wrap this up. I'm sorry about all the live streaming issues. OBS did a update and it totally jacked up my settings. I didn't know all of my settings got reset. Fixed it. Thank the Lord above, but this live stream was totally and completely messed up until we figured it out. I thought my soundboard was messed up. I'm so glad to find out my soundboard is not messed up, because this is really expensive equipment. I didn't want to have to buy new equipment. I had fun finishing Galactic Battle and doing some of the other stuff and talking about some of the worth it stuff. I probably need to do my dailies, but we're gonna probably get off of here. Why don't you tell your story time though? So hold on really quick. We've got a little thing about story time. I like to zoom in so everybody can kind of see us better. And I always turn my hat backwards. There's something to it. I don't know what there is to it, but
that's when things get serious, man.
That's when things get serious. Yeah.
The hat gets turned.
Yeah. So I had a story time figured out, but then he was telling me a story and I was like, dude, that's an interesting story. So there's high expectations for you.
Yes, Curtis, that separatist event is rough.
See, turn the head around.
Yeah, there it is.
Now it's story time.
All right, so story time. Little background. I went to school out here in Junction where Warriors living.
Yep.
And there was a point that I was dating a girl back in Denver, and I got sick of driving back and forth every weekend because it's about 4 hours through the mountains, which sucks in the winter. So I took a semester back at Metro down in Denver. And in that semester, I just took all my screw around classes. Like one was interpersonal communications, where you had to, write speeches and whatever that class was about. I don't even remember.
You paid attention, I can tell.
I wrote a speech about the Punisher at one point, and homeboy sat next to me was super into the Punisher too. So like we got to talking comic books. He's back.
Do you remember this homeboy's name?
Oh no, I don't actually. I do not remember his name. I had it on the thing when I looked up the story to prove it to you because, it was pictures or it didn't happen. This is that kind of crazy story.
Yeah. Do you have that story pulled up?
I do, actually. I do believe so.
Yeah.
Let's see. His name was...
It's on USA Today.
Let's see. Custody charge.
Ibarra?
Ibarra, yeah. I can't remember what his first name was, though.
It's right here. Faustino Ibarra?
Faustino, yeah.
Faustino Ibarra?
I think he just went by Ibarra.
Yeah.
Anywhom.
No pressure.
Yeah, he was just talking to me about Punisher for a really long time, and it got to the point where it was like before Thanksgiving break, when you have to do your like persuasive essay, or persuasive speech, was usually like, those are the hot button topics. You have to do some controversial topic that's going to make somebody mad. Well, homeboy got really mad at this girl, and they were like, screaming at each other in class, and teacher let it go on for a little longer than he had to, Like now that I'm on the teacher role, I'm like, kids start fighting and critiques and stuff. I'm like, dude, get out of here. But he let it go on for a little bit too long.
Side note, are you a fun teacher?
I hope I'm a fun teacher. I don't know if any of my students are out there watching, but if you are, what's up? Go make some work over summer. Make some art.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, so he got in rounds with this girl, and they were screaming at each other, and he kicked him out. And, this was like Thanksgiving break after that. So they were going to let him cool down, right? So I get an email about Thursday evening, like Thanksgiving night. The professor sends out this mass email, and he's like, so we can't meet in our classroom anymore. We're going to be finishing out the semester meeting at Starbucks across the campus. I was like, well, why are we doing that, man? Like, what? Why? So, we obviously just press him for information after a while. And he's like, well, Ibarra went to jail, and, we don't want him to make bail and come and, like, assault this girl that he got in a confrontation with. So, he wasn't going to tell us why, naturally, but so that's where the Googling came in, right?
Yeah.
Because the Google machine will tell you anything. That's where the story
Googly.
came in.
Googly.
USA Today. So I guess his thought process, he drove himself out to California, or I guess he took a bus out there, something like that.
Yeah.
He got to California somehow.
Plane, train, automobile, I don't know. He got out to Cali.
Well, see, the thing is he drove back, so I think he got out there somewhere without a vehicle, right? So you guys can see where this is going on that little tangent. He went to Tim Allen's house, like Tool Time Tim Allen.
Tool Time Tim Allen.
Tool Time Tim Allen. He went to his house. He broke into his garage. He stole, I don't know if you guys know this about Tim Allen, but he's a big car guy.
Oh, yeah.
He restored like a 60s Impala that he like dropped this big 500 engine in, like ball and car, super blacked out, awesome car. He broke into his garage. He stole that Impala. He drove it all the way back to Denver. And dude was living with his mom. So his mom comes out and he's like, you're living with me. You have no money. You have no job. Like, where did you get this sweet car? Like, this isn't possible.
Yeah.
So, she called the police and on her own son, because he's like, this isn't possible. They showed up, found out it was Tim Allen's car that got stolen 2 days previous in California.
Hope he was taking care of it.
Yeah, well, God only knows, man. But yeah, they came to him, they arrest him naturally, right? So he goes on the news, and his defense is that he's trying to claim he was Tim Allen's adopted son. So like, the guy was 34, he was a non-traditional student. But yeah, he was like, Tim Allen adopted me last year when I was 33. Like, we signed papers and I'm his adopted son now. And everyone's like, this just doesn't add up at all. So yeah, Tim Allen, obviously provided the paperwork that wasn't true. He's never adopted anybody. Yeah, you guys can Google that story, Tim Allen.
Yeah, it was
car
on
theft,
USA
Colorado.
Today. You pulled the article, and we read that together earlier, and I was just laughing my head off because he literally goes out there and then ends up stealing a car from Tim Allen and driving it all the way back to Colorado, and then just parks it in his house, like, what's up? Like,
What
no
is
big
mom's
deal.
house, too? Just on the street, like no hood, no nothing.
Like,
See, someone
nobody's
remembers
gonna
it.
care or whatever.
Yeah, dude, that guy sat next to me in interpersonal communications. He was a big Punisher fan, and we got to talk, and I had
So
no idea.
you guys are homeboys, your best friends.
Dude, we were homies. Yeah, I don't know what came over him to go steal a car, but then again, I don't know what came over him to yell at that poor girl either.
Yeah.
It was over something that wasn't even that controversial. Like, there were way more heavier speeches, and he just chose that one to go off on.
You kind of wonder what was going on through his head during that time frame. Like, like, one, how did he find his house? Two, how did he know how to steal that car, or how do you even have access to it? And then three, like, why? You know what I mean? But
this is one I got curious about, because a lot of things about like courts and stuff, you can look at the public record, and it's all like, if you know where to look, you can find everything on it, right?
Right.
So Tim Allen actually like appeared and he got a restraining order against him because he was stalking Tim Allen for the previous 2 years.
Oh my gosh! So there's more to the story.
In his head, Tim Allen was his dad.
Oh my gosh!
It was like one of those, like, he was the dad on Tool Time, right? So it was one of those like imprint things.
Oh no!
And yeah, so apparently this has been going on for a really, really long time when I looked at the court files. So yeah, I don't know.
Yikes.
Courts are crazy. One of my students gets sentenced today, actually.
I don't know. Courts are crazy. People are crazy.
Yeah, before I taught at the cool school, I taught at the youth prison.
So I always kind of spin every story with a moralistic outcome. What's the moral of this story?
Moral of this story, man, don't steal cars. And if you do, hide them a little bit better.
Drive them like they're stolen. Drive them till the wheels fall off. No. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on, Beastman. I apologize to everybody watching today that we had such problematic start to this. I had to delete the first live stream, that we missed some of the beginning, and that we ended up finally figuring it out. I'm glad that'll fix everything for the next subsequent live streams.
Yeah, thanks guys. My guild's messaging me since our shout out to them got cut off in the first two.
I know. You can give them a shout out again. Go ahead and shout out.
Don't touch my sister. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
Since we got cut off so many times.
Sith.
Yeah, puns, man.
Puns. That's punny. And as always, I appreciate everybody coming on, hanging out. Looks like I got myself my Grand Arena win today. He tried. He did a good job. It just kind of fell short on ships. That happens, I think, to everybody at some point. Sometimes, the ships get the best of you. So, don't get adopted by Tim Allen. That's funny. We'll be seeing you guys next week. I'm sure, probably Sure Shot will probably be on next week, and who knows what we'll be doing. Maybe we'll be in his account. Maybe we'll be in mine. I don't know. We'll chat about it probably later this week. I'll figure out what we're going to be doing. But as always, I appreciate you coming on. Beastman, thanks for being on.
Yeah,
and as always, keep your gaming on, Warrior.